Just to go over the basics, you all know that we've got the little chat option right at the very, very bottom. If you want to write to just the panellists, just keep it as all panellists. If you want to write to everybody on the webinar, just go to the drop box and change it to all panellists and attendees. Any questions and answers we've got, if you can please pop them in the Q&A tab. It's a little bit difficult sometimes to try and sort of go through the chat options because we get a lot of chats that are happening throughout the all the different presentations. Hello, Carol. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Isla. Hi, Kate. Thank you for coming on board. Okay, I think everybody's in now. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming on to the Caribbean Corner. We've got some brilliant presentations for you today. So I'd like to introduce, we've got Jean-Marc from Haiti. We've got Martin from the Hyatt Group. We've got Peter from Sunset the Palm in Jamaica. And we've got Lauren from Coconut Bay. So without further ado, Jean-Marc, can you please transport us to the amazing island of Haiti?
Yes, I will. Hi, everyone, and thank you very much. Can somebody just confirm that they can see my screen? Yes, I'm going to assume that's a yes. Great. Thank you. So my name is Jean-Marc, and I've been very fortunate to work with several tourist boards, but today specifically I want to talk to you about Haiti. Think of Latin America with an African twist. Haiti means mountainous land. It's the second largest island in the Caribbean. The island is called Hispaniola, which we share with Dominican Republic. We have 12 million residents in Haiti and 4 million Haitians living overseas. So compared to some of our other Caribbean islands, we're huge, but yet we're relatively undiscovered. We actually are the first Caribbean island to have tourism in the 60s. And we are well serviced by airlines from Miami, New York, Dominican Republic, Cuba, and Paris. And we are sold by G Adventures, Steps Travel, Wild Frontiers, and a few others. So if I show you very quickly Haiti, Port-au-Prince is the capital and one international airport. And there's a second international airport here in the north. I hope you can see my cursor. If not, don't worry about it. And the country is shaped in a C. Haiti is about culture, which is very much driven by our music and our art. It's about nature, our mountains, our waterfalls, our caves, our birds and our beaches. It's about the cuisine, and it's a story of hope. A slave revolution that happened it started in the 1790s and ended in 1803. And in 1804, we declared ourselves the first Black Republic. We said that if anybody, any slave anywhere in the world arrives into Haiti, they will be set free and we will protect you. And this is something that shook the world, so much so that Simón Bolívar came to Haiti and returned to Latin America to set Latin America free with 10,000 slaves. And Napoleon, who had been defeated, the British were defeated, the French were defeated in Haiti. And so Napoleon signed the Louisiana Treaty, letting go of 13 states, which allowed in part for the creation of the United States of America. All of this is to say that Haiti has a huge history. From a culture and music point of view, we have musicians that you may know, Wyclef Jean from the Fugees. The song in Cars 3, Bouger, is sung by Jay Perry. The FIFA 2018 song, the official song, Colors, was done by Haitian Jason Derulo, and many, many, many other songs and that we can share. Also, we have a tremendous art, which is very, very famous. We have very high-end paintings which sell for 10,000, and the streets of Haiti are littered, literally littered with art. And this is our local buses that we have, all very, very beautiful and very colorful and bright, vibrant. And these are 57 families who live together, who live off taking old oil drums and converting them into art. We also have preserved a lot of our culture and heritage in a beautiful museum, arguably one of the most amazing in the world, the Mupana. And it is where you see everything from the Taino origins of Haiti, through the years, our slavery, and even the anchor of the Santa Maria, which is, of course, the ship of Christopher Columbus. Haiti is also full of beautiful architecture, beautiful buildings, and tell me this doesn't look like a very Latin, doesn't have a Latin feel to it. Our gingerbread houses, which are influenced by the Victorian era. And Haiti is also a mountainous country with some amazing views. Now, obviously, there's very little, I have very little time and that I have today, so I'm just rushing through this, but I just want to plant the seed with you today that Haiti is beautiful, Haiti has variety, and Haiti is worth coming to. Our beaches are unrivaled, and they're everything you would expect from a Caribbean island. Beautiful, calm waters, little outlying islands, and lush green coconut palm trees, friendly people, it's all there. But most importantly for Haiti, as I said it's Latin America with an African twist, because you don't come to Haiti to lie on the beach. You come to hear our stories, and all stories start with crick, crack, which is a Creole folklore and way of starting each story. And there are stories about our plantations, our coffee, stories about people using art to recover from the earthquake and before. But there is one story I want to share with you. And this is a story of some audacious people. There was a man originally from the Grenadine. There was a Jamaican, there were people from West Africa, all slaves who were in Haiti and had had enough of this colonial rule and being in slavery. And they dared to believe that they could be independent. And in 1804, they did become independent. But it wasn't about freeing Haiti, it was freeing their spirit. And this is why the big fortress that was built to defend Haiti after we defeated Napoleon's army was the first fortress in the world that was built inland. It was the first fortress that was not there to defend your shores, but to defend your freedom. And this fortress was built on 900 meters above sea level on one of our many tall mountains. And it is where today you can see the largest collection of artillery, cannons, and cannonballs, including the sister cannon of a cannon which is at the Tower of London. And this is the palace where the king who built the fortress on the hill lived. So Haiti is about learning about your roots, your heritage, and I just want to share this short video with you.
Mon espoir seulement bonne force. Il fait moi ça mieux vraiment.
La citadelle c'est nom. C'est vraiment c'est mon esprit, c'est tout, c'est mon tout, c'est ma
expression de volonté même de dire je suis un homme, je suis l'humain.
Haitian history may be considered of being the only time that a slave revolution actually generated the creation of a country. In Haiti, we have to understand that the piece, the land, every piece of land means something to every single Haitian. When you're on the top of the citadel and you look around, this is where the history of Haiti started. And one can even say the history of the Americas.
When you're here, you can only be positive. Because when you see this fortress, you said Haitian can.
It's time for the citadel to open its doors to all its sons. And I'm not talking about just the people in Haiti. Everywhere. Everywhere. It's a symbol of freedom.
So I want to end this presentation by saying a traditional Sri Lankan greeting where a traditional Haitian greeting, where I say sak passe and you reply nabule. And what that means is it's a greeting, hi, what's happening? And you say we're doing well, but in a very hot literal sense. And I want to say merci en pile, thank you very much. If you have any questions on Haiti or if that has sparked a little bit of intrigue, please go to email me at info@experiencehaiti.org or visit our website, which is down at the moment, but will be back up in a few days' time. Thank you very much, my booking rewards, for giving us this opportunity to talk about Haiti.
Thank you so much, Jean-Marc. That was absolutely amazing, and it's really opened my eyes to Haiti, and judging from the comments that we're receiving as well, it looks like the trade is exactly the same. So thank you for taking the time to come and talk to us. So certainly Caribbean dreaming here. Martin, if I can hand over to you, please, and you can tell us all about the Hyatt group.
You can. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the webinar today. My name is Martin and I work for a company called AMG. We're a representation company based in the UK, but all across Europe, and we represent Playa hotels and resorts. I'm only going to speak to you about one of the brands today, and that's Hyatt Ziva and Hyatt Zilara. So I'm just going to get my presentation. Great. Can everyone see my screen? Perfect. So I'm just going to run through just one of the brands. Now, Hyatt, you'll be familiar with Hyatt, but we look after the Hyatt Ziva and Hyatt Zilara. They're the all-inclusive leisure hotels within the brand, and they really are 5-star level luxury. We are located, we're in 3 destinations, as you can see. We've got a Hyatt Ziva and Hyatt Zilara in Cap Cana in Dominican Republic. We have a Hyatt Ziva and Zilara in Rose Hall in Jamaica. We have a Hyatt Ziva and Zilara in Cancun. And then we also have 2 Ziva properties, which are on Los Cabos and Puerto Vallarta. All of these are easily accessible. So all of these destinations are accessible using TUI flights, but of course you also have BA flying into Punta Cana, Cancun and Kingston, and of course you have Virgin Atlantic flying into Montego Bay. I'm just going to play you a short video. What kind of separates Hyatt Ziva and Hyatt Zilara away from other 5-star all-inclusive resorts in these destinations? So I'm just going to play a quick video. Perfect. So Hyatt Zilara, we did a webinar a few weeks ago. So if you wasn't on that, if you didn't attend that one, the difference is the Hyatt Zilara is adults only, and Hyatt Ziva is for all ages, for families. Now, what stands us out is, with the exception of Cancun, you'll find Hyatt Ziva and Hyatt Zilara are next door. So it makes it perfect for multi-generational families. If you've got mum, dad with the kids staying in Ziva, and you've potentially got grandparents in Hyatt Zilara that want to stay away from all the kids and the noise and want a bit of quiet downtime, you've got them staying in Hyatt Zilara. But they're so easily accessible between the two. And for the grandparents, they've got a great USP, because if they're staying in Hyatt Zilara, they get all the facilities of Hyatt Ziva also. So that includes a host of new restaurants. So if they're staying for 7, 10, 14 nights, they've got complete dining freedom. And I'll just play through. This is our Hyatt Ziva and Zilara property in Rose Hall, Jamaica. As you can see, Hyatt Ziva has 8 fine dining restaurants. So if you're staying in Zilara, you have access to those on top of the ones that you have. What's perfect for Hyatt Ziva, it's only 10 minutes from Sangstar, Montego Bay International Airport. And then you've got adults only, 3 dining restaurants. And then Hyatt Zilara Cancun. Now, the only difference is with Hyatt Ziva and Hyatt Zilara in Cancun, this is the only property where they're not actually next door to each other. I think it's around about 2 kilometers away. So this is Hyatt Zilara, as you can see, prime beachfront location. And that's what we pride ourselves on. Rather than having numerous hotels across the same stretch of beach or the same coastline, we make sure that our hotels are positioned along the best part of that beach and the best coastline. As I mentioned, this is the only property that they aren't next door to each other. There is a bit of a distance apart, but with Hyatt Ziva, they do have what's called the turquoise, which is an adults only section. So you're getting the best of both worlds. If you're staying at Hyatt Ziva, and you've got a multi-generational family, you also have an adults only section. And then these are our Pacific Coast properties. This one is in Los Cabos. This is a larger complex. It's got 591 suites. What really makes Hyatt stand out from other 5-star hotels in the areas as well is our food and beverage. We have a large budget for food and beverage, and we pump a lot of money to make your all-inclusive the next level all-inclusive. For example, the one that's on the screen now, Hyatt Ziva and Zilara in Cap Cana, that recently opened at the end of last year. The Indian restaurant has a train going through it. The French restaurant has a river going through it. So they really have taken the next step in your all-inclusive. So if you do have customers that have potentially reservations about going to all-inclusive, they don't want to be eating buffet for 7, 10 or 14 nights, then with Hyatt Ziva and Zilara, you can confidently say the all-inclusive is on the next level. And it's not just buffet, you've got fine dining, and the dining in itself is an experience. You know, you can sit on a train and eat. You can, you'd be sitting in the French restaurant and there'll be a river. As you can see here, these are side by side. A good way to spot it is Zilara has square pools, and then obviously Ziva has more circular shaped pools. This is on Juanillo Beach, which is it's an absolutely stunning beach. It can rival the beaches of those in the Indian Ocean and the Maldives. It's pure white sand. And this one also has a water park. So again, great for families. I just also want to say, we are currently closed, but with obviously everything going on, what we can advise you is we're launching when we do reopen, which is currently due to be on July, that we're introducing called a Player Safe program. Now, obviously, since the pandemic, we are ensuring to give your customers confidence. We have implemented new protocols to make sure that social distancing, hygiene, sanitation, are all going to be implemented. So you can confidently say to your guests that maybe you're a little bit nervous about booking or going on holiday, that these hotels have taken correct steps in order social distancing at check-in, social distancing around the pool, on the beach, in restaurants, including sanitation in the rooms. You know, they're even going to sanitize the remote controls and anything that includes human touch, including the air conditioning. So it's really good that we've taken these steps, so we can confidently say to you guys, when you're selling these products, we are, you know, we have adapted to the current world that we are living in. That's it from me. So thank you very much. And if you have any questions, we can do it at the end.
Thank you very much, Martin. Brilliant presentation, and certainly sort of to re-emphasise that 5-star luxury all-inclusive, which is what a lot of people are wanting at the moment. They don't want the buffets. Buffets are going to be a thing of the past, certainly for the next few months anyway. So brilliant, great presentation. Peter, if I can please, with pleasure, hand over to you. Peter's going to tell us all about a hotel in Jamaica, and it's the Sunset the Palm. So please, over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks very much, Sarah. How is everybody this afternoon? Or should I say from Jamaica, Wagwan. Now, I know that there's some people here who know very well Jamaica. I've seen a couple of names on the attendee list, so welcome everybody. So some of you will know me, some of you may not know me. I'm Peter from Bespoke Travel Marketing, and we represent Sunset Resorts, which are a Jamaican-owned hotel company. And I'm going to tell you about Sunset at the Palms in Negril, Jamaica. Now, Sunset at the Palms is a single property. It's small, it's only 85 rooms, and the contact details of our how to get hold of us are on the screen now. So email us sunsetresorts@Bespoke Travel Marketing, or check out the website, thepalmsjamaica.com. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows a little bit about the property. So Sunset at the Palms is 4-star, adults only, all-inclusive, sitting in a gorgeous garden setting in Negril, Jamaica. Now, we're only 85 treehouse lodge-style rooms and suites. Now, this property is very natural and very authentically Jamaican, but with a bit of an Asian twist. So the tropical gardens are bursting with flowers, fauna, flora, and also the property has its own private beach club down on the beach. So I wanted to show you where in Jamaica it is. Now, for some reason, my screen is not moving. Sorry, it's frozen on me.
Sometimes it's to do with the cursor. If you
Right then, here we go.
And then try it again.
Right. So location-wise, so Negril sits on the far west coast of Jamaica. Transfer time from Montego Bay Airport is about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now, the transfer cuts along the coastline, so it's a gorgeous transfer over. And when you get there, you're in the resort of Negril, which faces due west. So you're as far west in Jamaica as you can get. Now, believe it or not, Negril was the first resort I ever went to when I was younger, a lot younger, and that was 30 years ago. And I've got a lot of fond memories. They've lasted me with a long impression of what makes Negril different, unique, and also specifically what makes Jamaica unique. So I want to play a quick video that hopefully brings the whole thing to life and shows you what makes Sunset at the Palms quite unique. So the concept of sensory magic is what makes Sunset at the Palms quite different. Touching all the senses, sight, sound, taste, and everything. So the property on arrival, the guest is welcomed by a very friendly Jamaican team. As I said, the group is Jamaican owned and operated. So every guest gets a very quick arrival and transfer and check into their lovely rooms. So the rooms at the property are lodge style. They're quite rustic, 4-star standard rooms dotted throughout the beautiful gardens of the resort. So we have treetop suites, which are a bedroom and a living room area, but also a treetop deluxe rooms, which all have private balcony or patio, and that makes the majority of the room stock at the property. Garden views from all property rooms. So a walk through the gardens brings the fauna and flora of Jamaica alive. You can have guided tours of the botanic. The quality of the gardens are of botanic garden status. Smack in the heart of the resort lies our beautiful swimming pool to chill off in the balmy Jamaican heat. It's a freshwater pool, and it's got a lovely swim-up bar where guests can just take advantage of a cocktail. And remember, we're all inclusive, and we're premium all inclusive, so premium brand drinks are included. So Negril Beach is actually, I reckon, one of the best beaches in not just Jamaica, but the whole Caribbean. Powder white soft sand beaches. It's got a private beach club with a beach bar and grill, which is available exclusively for guests. Lots of space to spread out as well. And that's an important commodity these days, an important facility. So the resort is also a really popular honeymoon and wedding destination. Negril ranks up there with some of the top resorts, and we've got some great wedding packages for a simple wedding or up to a really wonderful banquet and tailor wedding. So you have a wonderful spa, the Green Lily Spa, Ginger Lily Spa rather, a torture chamber. Now, if you really have to go to the gym on holiday, we've got one of those for you. Personally, I steer clear. Tennis courts, and you can see the spread out of the resort there in the aerial image in the video. Food is aplenty, and it's gourmet, quality, fine dining cuisine. So the buffet restaurant, the Jamaican Palms restaurant, is open to breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it provides a varied cuisine for each meal, tailored to specific theme nights with and dietary requirements are well taken care of. This is the chef's table. It's an under the stars gourmet dining experience, a 5-course gourmet dining experience, all included in the premium all-inclusive experience. We also have the Lotus Leaf fine dining restaurant as well, and we have the wonderful Palm Beach grill and spa down on the beach as well. The Irie Bar. So Irie Bar is a martini bar that welcomes guests in the evening with a piano player and lots of lovely evening entertainment. But as you can see, the gardens are really bursting with palm trees, hence why it's called Sunset at the Palms. So that is a bit of sensory magic about what makes Jamaica, and specifically Sunset the Palms, quite unique. So just moving on, just a touch on the all-inclusive inclusion. So it's premium all-inclusive luxury, all meals included at a choice of 4 restaurants, premium brand drinks from all bars, quality wine served by the glass, non-motorized water sports are included, beach towels on the beach, complimentary Wi-Fi access. We've got a wonderful Blue Mountain coffee bar. Nature tours are included around the gardens. And then all the rooms are fully air conditioned and equipped with a gym, an exercise facility, a weekly local cocktail party hosted by the resort managers, and nightly entertainment. In-room fridge is stocked daily as well, with premium brand beers and soft drinks and waters as well. Now, one of the added touches of every guest staying at Sunset at the Palms is that every guest receives premium fast-track immigration on arrival at Montego Bay Sangster International Airport. It's called the Club Montego Bay or Club Mobay experience. And on arrival, the guests get fast-tracked to the front of the queue for immigration and then customs, and you're whizzing on your way to Negril quite quickly. So this is a layout of the resort. So the property, you can see, is well spaced out. As I mentioned earlier, space is going to be a very important commodity at any resort. And the resort here has 85 rooms that are all in units of 2 rooms. So there's no lifts, no elevators at this property. Well spread out, spacious, so social distancing becomes the norm at this property. So from the entrance gate, you walk across the road and onto the beach club area, and you're on beautiful Negril Bloody Bay Beach. So the property is in these individual lodges dotted throughout the gardens, as you can see there. You have the central facilities, the restaurant, the bars, the gym, the spa, and then the beach club down there. So to just touch on a bit more detail about the room product, this is what really makes Sunset at the Palms very unique and very different. All rooms are air conditioned, as you'd expect, but they're rustic 4-star Asian inspired rooms that really are quite different. All the rooms have open terrace or balcony. They're lifted about 6 foot above the ground level. So you're looking into the canopy of the rainforest and the palms. Louver style windows let the breezes run through, but at the same time, those louvers can be closed for air-conditioned environment. So the standard room is a treetop deluxe room. This is what they are, quite spacious, really well appointed, wonderful hardwood furniture, lovely bathroom with slate finish, and it's a really modern contemporary. As I mentioned, there's only 2 rooms per block, so social distancing becomes very easy at this property. The suites, we have a number of treetop deluxe suites, and these suites have a lower level living room with day beds, and then an upper level area as well, which gives, sorry, that's my alarm to say hurry up. So, quick overview of the restaurants again, a choice of 4 restaurants: gourmet, a la carte dining and buffet dining, a lovely beach bar and grill, and premium brand drinks from all bars and the dining rooms as well. The swimmer pool bar is really a favorite of mine. It's a great place to spend the day and just swim up, and you just ask for the staff for your favorite drink. So the beach in Negril is without doubt one of the best in the Caribbean, and it's a gorgeous horseshoe shape. So we're not on the main 7-mile beach of Negril. We're on the beach which is called Bloody Bay. Our next door neighbors are Couples Negril, and the other side is Rio Tropical Bay. So you're in the smack in the heart, in the center of the bay, and actually the sunsets are to die for. Now this was a picture I took when I was there last in January. So smack in late January, just before all the crisis hit, this was a picture of sunset in Negril, looking due westwards, and the sunsets are what really makes Negril quite special. Now, does anybody want to go? Well, you can enter a competition to a prize draw to win a 7-night stay at Sunset at the Palms. All you have to do is visit the CTO UK website, caribbean.co.uk, and that will give you the chance to enter into the competition to win a 7-night stay for 2 adults on a premium all-inclusive basis in Negril. That's it from me. Thanks, everyone. Good to see you. Speak later.
Thank you, Peter. I think I'm in love. I mean, wow, staying in a treehouse, I think it's most people's idea of a bucket list dream. So, and that beach, wow, was incredible. So thank you very much for sharing that with us. Thank you. Okay, last but not least, Lauren, can you hear me? Lauren, sorry, I'm having issues with my computer. Over to you.
Sorry, can you hear and see my screen okay, everyone? Fab, okay, brilliant. So, sorry, I'm having some IT issues too myself, the internet. While that's just loading. Hi everyone, thank you for taking the time to join today. I am going to be talking about all things Coconut Bay, hopefully to give you all a bit of a better understanding of the USPs and updates to the hotel itself. So for those of you that maybe not be aware, Coconut Bay Beach Resort and Spa is St Lucia's only 4-star premium all-inclusive resort, and we offer a very extensive array of inclusions, facilities, as well as a variety of on-site experiences, which really has kept us at the forefront as an incredibly great value, great all-rounder property that has something for anyone and everyone. And I hope to give you a real insight into the authentic Coconut Bay experience through this presentation. One thing I'd just like to note really early off the bat, so everyone is aware, is that since September 2013, the resort has undergone multi-million-dollar refurbishment, which has seen guest bedrooms upgraded, new restaurants be built with added pools, with added bar services, and added to the overall all-inclusive offering. So if you're ever speaking to clients that maybe did visit a couple of years ago, or you yourselves did visit a few years ago or even longer ago, we must encourage you to not only look at the content on the website of the updated hotel, but also to come back and visit, because it's a much more new and improved and very different Coconut Bay. So, talking about location, so for those of you that may not be aware, we are located right down on the south coast of the island, really conveniently located, only 5 minutes from the international airport, which is a really fab USP straight off the back. In addition, it means that guests have a much longer, their holiday starts earlier and finishes later with all that extra time they've got. Although we are down on the south coast, it is really easily accessible to get out and see all of the top attractions on island. So for those, just to put it into context, if you look on the left-hand side of the image, about halfway up, you'll see the note there for the pitons, the iconic St. Lucia pitons in Soufrière. And that's about 45 minutes from us at Coconut Bay. So really easily and accessible to do it in a day trip and get out and see St. Lucia. Back on property, the resort is set on 85 acres and we are on a mile of beach. So we have a huge amount of space down on property, which now more than ever is key. So very adequate and ample for our guests to practice safe and responsible social distancing. The main concept of the resort is the strap line that you see on the slide there is our 2 worlds in one. So we incorporate 2 very separate hotel concepts under the one roof. The white roof section in the middle of the property is our lobby and all of our central communal area. Everything to the left of that is Harmony. So the accommodation block and all the land in front of it is our adult only wing, which is available for guests 18 years old and over. And then everything to the right hand side of that, mirror image, the accommodation block and all the land in front and facilities is Splash, which is our family friendly wing. And over here we accommodate families with young children. So a great 2 hotel concepts under the one roof, which means we really do have something for anyone and everyone. Our Splash wing, our family friendly wing. So over here we accommodate families with young children. We have the island's largest water park, a petting zoo, a kids club, a teen lounge. We have a paintballing facility and a kite surfing shack that's open from November through to April. There's a real great buzz, it's lively, vibrant and fun, and it's for not only the young but also the young at heart as well. There is something for everyone. A couple of key USPs to mention regarding facilities for families with children. Our kids club does actually take children from newborn through to the age of 12. In addition to that, mum and dad are provided with a mobile phone when they check kids into the kids club, which means mum and dad can venture over, they can use the facilities in Harmony and check back in when they want to as well. In addition to that, we also have a teens lounge, which we built and put in place last summer, which has been really successful. For those too old for the kids club, but too cool to be wanting to hang around with mum and dad, there is a fully supervised teens lounge that's open daily. They have a pool table in there, interactive games, they do kind of disco nights as well, and it's fully supervised. In addition to that, the whole vibe around Splash is vibrant, loud, fun, energetic. All of our daily activities take place over here and our evening entertainment. So there's a real buzz around the wing. Regarding our room categories, so we have 4 room categories. In addition to our standard categories, we also offer on request 2-bedroom interconnecting rooms, which can accommodate families of up to 6. They are on request year round, and our contact details are there at the bottom if you want to check availability. Now, a complete contrast on the other side of the resort is our Harmony wing, our adults only wing. And the beauty of having these 2 concepts under the one roof and being on 85 acres means that they can work side by side with each other. You can be down in Harmony and our guests, if they did not venture down to Splash and choose to take that walk, they wouldn't know it was there. They wouldn't be disturbed by the noise. And you really do down in Harmony have a very idyllic, tranquil, adults only setting. So down here we have 2 adult only pools with poolside waiter service. We have a bar, hammocks, and our exclusive and very, very popular sun tracker beds. And that's the image on the bottom right hand side of the slide there. They are 2 sunbeds that actually turn by the pull of a rope 360 degrees to follow the sun throughout the day. We do also have a oceanfront spa located down in our Harmony wing with 8 treatment rooms, a sauna, a steam room, and 3 of our oceanfront cabanas, the image you can see here. So couples can book couple massages and they can hear the waves crash against the rocks below them while they're having their treatment as well. Again, similarly with our Splash accommodation, Harmony wing, that you may remember from the aerial shot at the beginning, is also a 4-storey block of accommodation, and it's nice and easy. Each floor represents a different room category in both wings. Excuse me. So when you're upselling, All rooms are forward and forward ocean facing. All rooms are the same size. The only difference is, as you increase up the stories into the accommodation block, is better ocean views. And in our top floors, you can add on concierge service for those special guests, maybe traveling for a special occasion or honeymoon, or just have the additional funds to spend for that more attentive service as well. So, like I mentioned at the beginning, we are the island's only 4-star premium all-inclusive resort. We have an array of facilities and inclusions within our premium all-inclusive package. So guests staying, regardless of splash or harmony, do have access to unlimited use of our non-motorised water sports, tennis and basketball courts, a full-service gym, which is open 24 hours a day, a jam-packed daily activity schedule from hiking and nature trails to beach volleyball. We also have an evening entertainment schedule that changes per week. We do a full moon party once a month, St. Lucian style. We have themed nights. The kids club take the children out to a hayride, to a beach bonfire. We do karaoke and our ever popular adults only buffet. So there really is something for anyone and everyone. The beauty of also being on 85 acres and having a number of facilities means that it's easy for guests that choose to maybe avoid that and want something a little bit quieter and a little more laid back pace as well. Now, what everyone's keen to know about is food and drink. We have worked a lot in the past 5 to 6 years on improving the quality of the food and our drinks offering. We're now very pleased to say we have a total of 9 restaurants on property, ranging from casual dining through to a la carte, and all of our bars, 7 bars, actually serve premium brand spirits as standard. So 2 top eateries to just highlight and pick out and speak to you about. Our Jerk Tree House, which is increasingly popular on the left-hand side, was built a couple of years ago. So guests can get jerk chicken, sausage, plantain, rice and peas, a real authentic Caribbean dishes. And then Coconut Walk, the other image you'll see on the slide here, is our buffet restaurant. This was upgraded a couple of years ago, and we now have live cooking stations actually out in the restaurant itself. So for breakfast, lunch and dinner, guests can actually pick out some of those key dishes and they're cooked freshly and prepared in front of them. It also allows our guests time to interact with the staff and is a really fun spin on essentially a buffet restaurant. We also, as you can see, it's mentioned on the slide there, have 2 greenhouses on site. So the majority of our fruit and vegetables, it's a real farm to table concept, and we highlight that in the restaurants and on the menu so guests know what's actually homegrown coming from our greenhouses as well. Again, in line with being a premium all-inclusive, all of our top shelf liquors are included at no additional charge in all 7 bars and can also be requested when dining in any of the restaurants. So top labels such as Cavassier, Johnny Walker, Patron, Grey Goose are all included as standard, as well as the more regular and more mainstream spirits as well. 2 bars to just highlight and pick out some of our USPs. Our swim up pool bar that you'll see on the image there, actually really fun. It has 2 entrances for guests to go up and order their drinks. On the left hand side is where our adults will swim up into, and on the right hand side is where children can go up and order their mocktails in plastic cocktail cups to feel quite grown up. We then also have our Peter John's Lounge Rum Bar, which has the most extensive collection of rums throughout the Caribbean, including, of course, all local St. Lucian rums available there as well. And finally, just before finishing, I'd just like to highlight our wedding, honeymoon and vow renewal offerings. We're extremely proud of the wedding packages and services that we offer, and are very grateful for the acknowledgement and recognition we've received over the last couple of years for the work that we do. Weddings are an integral part of our business, and again, purely because of the whole concept of Coconut, it really means that it's a great destination wedding venue for families travelling with nan and granddad, auntie and uncle, young kids, teens. They can all stay between Harmony Splash or even our sister property Serenity and still come together for that wedding. We only do one wedding a day, which is a big plus. We like our bridal couples and bridal parties to feel really special. The day is exclusive to them. We have beachfront and garden locations, and all our packages can be customizable, so guests can really create a bespoke destination wedding at Coconut Bay. And that's everything. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in, and a huge thank you, Sarah and the My Booking Awards team, for allowing us to be part of this. And to everyone that signed in and listening today, we look forward to welcoming your clients back later on in the year, and we hope for better days ahead. And equally, all our agents that are dialed in, we would love to have you come and stay with us. So by all means, take a note of my email address, and any questions, anything I can help with, then please just let me know.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for that, Lauren. 85 acres. So in terms of social distancing, you've got it covered. And the fact of the premium all-inclusive as well, which is, again, what people are really, really wanting. So thank you very, very much. We've got a couple of questions. If anybody has any more questions coming in, please send them through now. So the first one is from Peter, and it's aimed at Jean-Marc, and it's Haiti looks great. What are the sports options in Haiti? Is there any golf courses, cycle routes, water sports, annual marathon or similar? So everything.
Hi, yeah. Haiti has a population of 12 million. And so, and we have the second and the third largest mountains in the Caribbean. So, and the hotels run at 90% on the weekends just with Haitians. All of this is to say that we have loads of events happening for our Haitian community, which you're welcome to join in. And I've just put some links from Swim Haiti to Cycle for Haiti to the Cycle Cascade. There's loads of different events and that are happening all the time. Naturally, now there's a lot of breakdown, and we're not sure which events will happen into the future. But if you want to receive information, just email me at the details provided, and I'll make sure that you're kept on a database so that we can update you as and when events of that nature, Peter, are done. But there's a lot happening in Haiti. It's a huge country, and there's a lot happening.
Super, thank you very much. Jenny's asked, this is for you, Martin, was the Hyatt Ziva Cancun originally the Dreams Cancun?
Yes, I believe it was. Can't tell you the year, but it did have a multi-million dollar renovation, and it's a much more product than a Dreams.
Perfect. And Hannah has asked, is there any way we can get the slides on the Hyatt hotels emailed over? So yes, we will sort that out. Email them across to you, Hannah, so that you've got all of those. Is there any more questions? No? Okay, well, on behalf of my Booking Rewards, thank you so much. Keep logging your Caribbean bookings. Every single booking to the Caribbean counts. If the hotel, you do find a hotel that's not loaded, please just drop me an email at support@mybookingrewards.com, and we'll get that added for you. Every week there's a £50 reward that's pulled out, so every single booking counts, and the names get put into it's like a spin the wheel. So keep logging your bookings. Thank you to everybody for coming on board and taking your time. I know it means a lot to us that you're here, and thank you very much to our hosts. Some fantastic presentations today. You know, you've really opened my eyes up, so thank you very, very much again for taking the time. And it does mean a lot that you want to you sort of engage with it, with the trade, and you know, be there for us, so thank you. Anybody else got anything that they want to add before we say goodbye?
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, My Booking Rewards, and thank you for all of you who could be there along with my fellow panelists.
Thank you very much.
Everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Stay safe and look after yourselves. Take care.
Okay. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.